Catalonia is leading the European IRH Med project, the aim of which is to define criteria for sustainable housing in the Mediterranean. What is sustainable housing? The pilot activities for IRH Med in Catalonia were carried out between June and November 2011, with 3 projects in 3 different buildings, 2 new buildings and 1 renovation. This is a new residential building for the elderly comprising 24 apartments and commissioned by the Barcelona Housing Board. The ground floor contains a public health centre and there are 4 subterranean floors, 3 of which are a car park. The building is located in the centre of Barcelona, so public transport and basic services are all located within 300 metres. We have chosen a system of high-performance glazed solar collectors that can provide cooling during the summer and hot water and heating in the winter. There is underfloor radiant heating and cooling throughout the building, saving up to 60% on its energy bills and CO2 emissions. Outside the building, the noise level is 73 decibels. We have managed to reduce this by 43 decibels inside. There are several communal areas, such as a reading room, a laundry room, and games rooms at the disposal of all our residents. The building's energy consumption is administrated centrally. Expenses are controlled and energy use monitored, with a contractual obligation to inform us if the limits we set are exceeded. This is a new building of 24 protected social housing apartments, sponsored by the Catalan Land Institute. The total floor area is 4,295 square meters. The insulating materials we have used are cork and sheep wool. This project was commissioned to comply with the European Concerto programme, so energy consumption must not exceed 43 kilowatt-hours per square metre per year. To achieve this, we needed to improve the wall insulation. We have also made good use of solar energy by incorporating solar collector walls, which contain chambers that heat air, which is then circulated through the building, reducing the heating bills. The apartments at the end of the building permit north-south cross-ventilation, whereas the apartments in the middle have chimneys connected to the windows to channel hot air upwards, thus removing the need for air conditioning. All the taps have low-flow aerators, and wastewater from baths, showers and sinks is separated and recycled. The apartments are standard. The largest is 70 square meters, so floor space is limited. The communal spaces are mostly illuminated using natural light. In a building such as this, which is not totally automated, residents need to share the responsibility for its proper functioning. In this neighbourhood, we have initiated a renovation project based on passive strategies. The idea is to work on the outside of the buildings so as not to interfere with the residents' daily life. Our renovations always have energy efficiency as their central tenet. Here we have injected PS and graphite beads as insulation so as not to interfere with the building's utilities. In my view, renovation is about giving the communal spaces and facades a facelift. We always try to avoid demolitions because demolitions are not only undesirable economically, but also from the community viewpoint. I'm of the opinion that a building in disrepair has a human cost, the social disintegration of the people that live there. We have reduced energy consumption by 35% by insulating the exterior walls. The residents confirm this. Some have even informed us that their energy bills have been reduced by 50%. These 3 pilot activities in Catalonia have helped establish and clarify the contents of 11 sustainability criteria for the Guide to Sustainable Housing in the Mediterranean, which will be published next year by the IRH Med project.